Ladies and gentlemen, here with the farewell speech, give it up for Mr. Jared Voight.
You know, I have to admit it is a bit humorous that I end up standing up here today and delivering this speech. I worked so hard these last 4 years, only to end up in the same place I was my first 2 days of freshman year. A bit afraid of opening my mouth. Class of 2017, I want to speak to you about something that is very important, very personal and important that all of us share. I want us to turn back the clock to First Friday 2013, the year that our annual club recruitment day happened. If you remember, it was actually on the second Friday, due to the unbearable heat and humidity that year. We all dined on burgers, hot dogs, and fresh watermelon as the screams of teachers splashing in the dunk tank or getting pie splattered in their faces filled the air. Clubs and organizations went up one by one to the microphone and played the game of recruitment over the incoherently loud loudspeaker. It was really the end of the first full week that most of us spent at Patrick Henry. I still remember that day, feeling out of place. As a new freshman, I really had no friends, and walking around the parking lot during First Friday alone made me feel lost. The most vivid memory I have, one that many people say today is very uncharacteristic of me, is that I ran up to the Herobotics table, signed my name on the paper as quickly as I could, and ran away before anyone could talk to me. Trying so hard to remain invisible. This continued even when I attended my first club meetings. For essentially the entire month of September that year, I came into the room, sat at the computer by myself, and left before anyone could even ask me my name. It got to the point where I so badly just wanted to run away and go back to being invisible like I once was. I felt like I didn't belong. That was until a sophomore on the team reached out to me and brought me over to help her with sending newsletters to team sponsors. This person, having more seniority than me, more experience than me, and plenty of other friends she could talk to, saw me and reached out. She caught me before I could run away. And now, our 4-year friendship continues to show how much I appreciated the offering of that hand. I'm sure that at least at some point in the last 4 years, we've all had a similar experience, where we felt like an outcast. We felt like we didn't belong. We felt like we wanted to run away. But someone caught you. After all, the reason you're sitting here today is because someone caught you and didn't let you run away. Whether it was your friends, or an awesome teacher, counselor, or support person you could lean on, they made sure that you were supported and felt like you belonged here. Now, 4 years later, as the Patrick Henry High School class of 2017, we're going to be those people again, as we head off to college, trade school, the military, and our lives. We're going to feel like those outcasts in a new environment, and we'll hope that someone will reach their hand out to us and not let us run away, not let us feel like we don't belong. I'm sure many of you don't know the names of every single person in this room. I know that I don't. And it is probably one of my biggest regrets about these last 4 years. Many of us operate with blinders to those around us, those that we walk past in the hallway every day, only casting our eyes on our friends, and only focusing on our own successes, agendas, and deadlines. As a result of that, many people slip by your vision without you even noticing them. They remain invisible to you. And although it may not seem like it as the world races around us, that invisibility can be devastating to a person. Graduation is one of the very few times in our lives where we will all be visible. Regardless of how outgoing you are, how involved you are, how many friends you have, your name will be in that program. Your name will be read out loud, and you will walk across that stage for all of the world to see. But what happens after that? Those who were unseen remain invisible. Now, class of 2017, I know you may feel that we're done learning and taking lessons from others, but the fact of the matter is that we're constantly growing, constantly evolving, and constantly learning, even as we head into adulthood. I want you to take this as your first lesson. As you head off to college, find new friends and reunite with old ones, please take off your blinders. Take a moment to look at all of the people around you. See people you wouldn't normally see. Like that person who sits alone in the library every day, or that person that sits in the back of the class. Talk to them, meet them, get to know them. Listen to their problems. Become their friends. For many invisible people, just having someone to talk to for once can change a day, change a year, change a life. Trust me, I can vouch. That one person who reached out to me at Aerobotics those 4 years ago allowed me to open up, get involved, and make more friends than I would have ever imagined. In being seen, I implore you to not hesitate in seeing others, making them feel like they belong, and not letting them run away. I'd like to end my speech with a call to action from Norman B. Rice. Dare to reach out your hand in the darkness, to pull another hand into the light. Class of 2017, I thank you for catching me and catching everyone else over these last 4 years. And now I encourage you to see the unseen, reach out and be there for others. You can make such a difference in others' lives. Please don't let others go. Thank you.